terrible seed. I can look ahead. That's bad. Got all the worst. No, I'm not playing the Evil Dead. There is a full game speedrun that I think at this point it's more routed, and I would actually like to revisit that. Not on stream, but maybe an offline project. How do you figure out what seeds are on? I can explain that in a moment. Let me just finish my train of thought here. But the main one is Moon Percent, which is the Act 1, because people like the cabin the best. I found an L1 R1 seed. No, that's Sound 04, and that's a different type of RNG. That RNG requires you to, like, go into the hospital and have rooms. You can't manipulate that. So for this game, it's a little bit different. Whenever you boot up the game, and you boot it up in a certain way, you kind of lock in the combination for every single puzzle in the game. All of them are decided the moment you boot up the game. All of them. So, that being said, the only way to verify what seed I have is by looking at the clock. So, once I get to that clock, I look at the number it starts on. The number that clock started on was 348. From knowing 348, I can now look at, like, well, I have a list of, like, 50 seeds, and I keep this in front of me whenever I run this game. And, finish that task guy? No, he couldn't, actually. He tried. Not even kidding. He actually tried that. At least consistently. But going with the clock, it's not the clock that's really the main decider, because it gets decided the moment you boot up the game. I boot up the game in a particular way, which, when you saw me wait for the intro, that's what it is. So I'm not skipping the intro, I'm letting it play out. And I'm letting it play out because that's going to allow me to manipulate it to me knowing everything. Once I know the clock seed, I will then know. So a good example, in the last one I had 348. From that I would know that the codes would be, hold on. I can read them. 8597, 8331 for the first box. The head's actually random on hard mode, so the head puzzle with, like, the, you know, the red, yellow, blue, green. That puzzle is actually movement based on hard mode and random. That would have been side, down, down, which would be green upside down, or it could be yellow upside down if you're a loser. So, that's bad. Normally you can just get down, which is the best one. And then also, I would have had the worst arsonist, or in this hard mode, it's actually the counterfeit. I would have had the worst counterfeit, because on hard mode, well, not hard mode, there are 6 places that can be, 1 to 6, 1 being the best, and 4 being the worst. I've had it on 4. So, and it's one of those things that even if I know the answer, it's still going to be worse off. Because having the clock move from 348 to 910 is bad. Having it move from, like, 1006 to 910, really good. Because, you know, a clock will always have a different starting position, but the answer's always the same. So, the moment you get to the clock, you'll kind of know how your run's going to be looking, at least on factors you can't control. And there's mild RNG, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. Back when you ran this game, like, years ago, you would not have any RNG manipulation, meaning you would just have to get whatever the fuck you get. So, yep. I always went for the really bold RNG strat, which is actually why I was such a good runner at this game, because I was one of the only people who was dumb enough to do that. Most people would go for the safety strat, which would save or would, you know, be consistent, but would lose you time. Meanwhile, I'd go for the risky strats, which, if you got it, you got it. But then RNG manipulation happened, and it was easier to be a good runner at this game. It's like, fuck. I don't have the skill, I had RNG! Because luck is a skill. But, yeah, that's how it all works. And, it really just goes to every puzzle in the game for the most part that's, like, anything that's random. And it's kind of a neat way that's all decided, and it all works based on that first clock puzzle. I'm trying to wait for a frame to start. The best way of doing it is just going in as quickly as you can. So, no. I just mash it and hope for the best. You know, that could be said about a lot of things. They're just go for it. I mean, either it works or it doesn't. Which, if it does, sweet. If it doesn't, well, you know what they say. It be like that sometimes. Yup, I don't want to get into deviation. Also, most of the good results require me mashing. Because I'm never going to be able to mash it to, like, the earliest seeds. Like, I can't mash it to get seeds, like, 0 through 10. I think the earliest I may have had was, like, somewhere in the teens, like, maybe 15 or 16 or something like that. Not bad seeds, but like I usually get around 20 something, like anywhere from like 20 to 30. With the worst being somewhere like 31, 32. Because it's literally just mashing. How fast can you mash? I'm not a robot. So, that's kind of the case. Ideally, though, you could manipulate in this game the best seeds possible, but you would have to be a literal machine or have the consistency of the gods. And even then, it wouldn't really do anything for you, in the grand scheme of things, at least. I mean, maybe. But yeah, I actually helped lead to that discovery. And by that, I mean I was the unlucky participant who got the shit scared out of him when a speedrunner named Sonal2Luck came into Silent Hill 2 streams and was feeding runners answers based on, and correct answers that are entirely RNG. And I was arguably the catalyst for that. Which is weird, because it happened to other runners, but they weren't enough, they didn't actually tell people. They kind of mentioned it in the afterthought. So, that was fun to deal with. Hell, I think that's my most watched clip on Twitch. It's just me having some guy predict the numbers on one of my puzzles. I was like, what? Can you imagine how terrifying that is, by the way? I was fucking scared. I don't know, like... It was wild. And now we use it with the speedrun. That's a lot better. It's funny because when it happened, a lot of runners left the game. It was like, oh, it's ruined. And now I was like, no, it's not. It's better. It's ruined for me, if anything. And I think it's better. I don't have to worry about this shit. Because a lot of people used to like the old idea of having RNG be a major decider, which I agree. However, most runners did something called Blind Arsonist, which was discovering the 1 in 6 chance. You know what I did? I did Blind Arsonist and Blind Briefcase. The Briefcase had a 1 in like 19 or something chance of getting it right the first try. So I not only went for the 1 in 6, I went for the 1 in 18. You know what? I saved a lot of time because of that. How's it go here on Kovic? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. And tell you all the numbers. If you truly want the numbers, you have to post a Dicey Clown. He's a sad boy. A sad boy. But that's okay. Anyway, there's the giant rant of how RNG manipulation works in this game. A lot was found with Sonal too, and it's kind of funny. I'm very good at making things happen in games. That is my specialty. Anyway, 10:06. This is good RNG. I'm on 28. And we're ahead. So, that's kind of the whole case I was talking about right there. So you got a really good clock, 10:06. So I solved the clock puzzle immediately. And while it's not the best RNG, it's certainly not bad. I mean, you get good clocks sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes. Sometimes. We do. Anyway, I already know what seat I'm on. 28. My god, I forgot to turn on the light. That's fine. Oh, god, my neck. Oh, fuck. I was gonna let Miss go being good. Exactly. There's the clown. He's so sad. Hey, those are some good cracks, by the way. My bones are aching, chat. Man's dying. Man is indeed dying. What could be done? Oh, yeah, it's a question at this point. What's the Evil Dead like, by the way? Does anyone actually watch it or play it? I don't know anything about it yet. I don't plan on playing it, but, it's not adult stuff. He's warding them off, not even kidding. Pyramid Head's not having sex with those things. Also, everyone in chat's already adults, and if you're not, well, you're banned. Watching Bach play? Well, there you go. Boxing playing it? Makes sense. Okay, though. The real question, however. The real question. Because with Bach, I remember he also played Predator Hunting Ground. Hold on. But even though it might look more interesting, will it actually last? Because the same thing happened with Predator Hunting Grounds, where people played that like day one like mad, and then they just dropped it hard. It's like the Friday the 13th game. That died. Sad stuff, but it did die. As early game bugs that make it weird, needs updates. I guess it makes sense. I suppose. Who knows? Maybe it will. Is it a 50 win streak? 50 wins as killer sounds wild. That's powerful. That is quite powerful. God. But yeah, I don't think I'll play The Evil Dead. I thought it was gonna be a single-player game, but no. Kind of bummed out about that. I like single-player games. What's the meme of stop releasing single-player game or stop releasing multiplayer games? They don't have friends. Add single-player mode? What are you doing that? Or is it like not actually single-player? Is like multiplayer with missions? Oh. I don't know how well that would go. There's a lot of games I never got around to, by the way. Well, like I said, it's true. Who knows, maybe someday I'll play The Evil Dead. Although, before The Evil Dead, I'd want to play The Evil Dead, like, PlayStation 1 and 2 games. Like, there's, like, Hail to the King, Hail to the Chief, whatever the fuck it is. There's, I think Annihilation. There's a few of them. I know I've seen them. I don't remember all of them, though. But they look up my alley. Oh, I kind of like, I saw an idea recently, and I know, I actually played a lot of the games that they did, but I know RuneBee did, like, a bunch of the RE clones. I actually kind of want to try that, like, see all the RE clones and really find out what's the, who are the worst offenders. I know the answer, it's Parasite Eve 2, haha. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be that. I'm pretty sure there's more heinous offenders than that. Alright, next one. Good. And last one. Snake. Okay, and we are in. Hey, this has been a pretty good apartment, I think. I think it has. I could be wrong entirely. You never truly know. But we will see. Also, I can't believe it's already almost June. It's already fucking... Oh, it's already May 13th. What the fuck, dude? How is it already May 13th? As I asked, what day is it today? Dude, pick up the key. Thank you. Well, I thought this was a good apartment, and then I bonked on the key twice. Boo, James. Boo. Oh my god, I ate the slop. This is bad. Here's the 14th. Powerful. It's Friday the 13th? I keep forgetting it's actually Friday the 13th. 1. 2. 3. 4. And as a little flambo, we'll be doing good. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't you just love that strategy? It is a great strategy. A classic strat. It's always Tuesday somewhere. Well, maybe for the day Bison graced a village. Can it really be Tuesday somewhere? Sorry to hear your line, hope you're feeling better. That's what alcoholics say, King Only Half Dead. Anyway, I had a feeling this fight was gonna be rough, but we can continue. That shirt? Thanks. No paying for hamburgers today. I have no burgers. You know what I had to eat today? Some kind of tacos. They're fancy. I gotta dip them in sauce. It started with a B. I don't remember the name of it. Burritos? I don't remember what it is. It's not burritos, but it's like burritos or something like that. It was described to me, but I don't remember the exact name. Before you know it, it's not burritos. Someone's gonna say burritos. It's not burritos. No, it's not. It's not a meat type. It was a taco. It had beef, but it wasn't barbacoa. And the whole thing, it was kind of like a French dip where you dip it in sauce.
Mary?
I never heard of it before. It was good. It may have been that Kaepernick. Burrito sounds right. I don't know about queso. Isn't queso... Actually, maybe. Yeah, that sounds right, Kaepernick. I think it was that. And that's like you have a taco, and then like there's a little bowl of sauce. Sounds like a burrito. It's definitely burrito, I think. I think that's definitely the name. I don't know how to spell it, is the problem. I started to have to spell it for me, but I don't remember what he said. Queso burrito tacos with consomme. That sounds right, yeah. Alright, so that's how you spell it. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it is that. Yeah, those are good. Those are really good. The dip red? Yeah, it was like a brownish red. It had some good kick, too. Like, it wasn't super spicy, but it had a little bit of kick. It was good stuff. Also, how's it going, Moon Knight? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good today. Also, thank you for the follow. I saw that. That's brought the cooked meat in. That was good. It was real good.
What's her name? Mary?
I had that before I started streaming. And you know what? It was nice. It was good.
Did a little.
It was the good stuff. I'm trying to think of what else has been happening. What has been happening? Yesterday was Cold Fear. Cold Fear is surprisingly good. Oh, I remember those. Alright. I'm down to run Cold Fear if I can prevent the bug from happening. I like Cold Fear, but there's no way in fucking hell I'm gonna run that game if every time I run it, I get the goddamn, you know, I accidentally click off the window. Because that would be a pain, man. Imagine to run a game and every time you play it, you accidentally click out. There's a reason why I don't run Silent Hill the Arcade every day. I'm telling you that right now. Also, because I don't think I have it on this computer anymore. The white screen. Yeah, I'd rather be blinded. Cold Fear was fun. I did enjoy that game. Like, that game is... Alright, here's the best review. Surprisingly competent. That game is surprisingly decent. Going into that game, I was expecting total shit. That game was surprisingly okay. When I started running it on PS2, maybe. Worth the playthrough? Absolutely worth the playthrough. Although, one thing I have a complaint about, and maybe it's because I just didn't deal with it, this is actually a weird thing, I think about it. The water mechanic was really prevalent in the early game, and then it just stops. Oh, it's fucking hilarious, Craig. I watched that clip back. It was funny shit. Like, it was really weird having the whole water mechanic only to, like, never explore it again. That confused me. Because, like, you have a whole ass button to cling. And, like, you know, the rocking of the boat's supposed to be a big thing. Maybe the water is. I guess maybe they expected me to kind of be looking outside the boat more. Maybe not find things as early as I did. Which is possible. Hey, very nice, Lexi Doodle. Very nice. Hey, busting's a good time. Every now and again, Twitch chat busts on stream. But, you don't get it all the time here. It's a rare treat to see Twitch chat bust. It's a rare treat. Sometimes they do. But yeah, I think though instead of PS2, I would like to do it on PC with the uncapped FPS. I think that could be really neat. Because it's like 20 minutes faster. I played this on an arcade game. I'm actually the leaderboard moderator, believe it or not, for that fucking game. Anyway, 3316 and 1778. Wait, what do you mean the third Resident? What do you mean the third Resident Evil game? You mean R8 remake, or do you mean Resident Evil 3 Classic? Resident Evil 3 Classic is okay, but a bit short. R8 remake is great for 20 bucks. Remake? Do you have 20 bucks? If it's on sale, buy it. Not on sale, don't buy it. Actually, hold on. I'll elaborate more. And 3316. Sweet. Okay. So you know Turtle. Have you played RE2 Make? And if you have, how do you feel about it? Do you wish you had like a little bit more RE2 Make, like maybe $20 worth more? If you do, if that fits your opinion, it's a great game, and you should buy RE3 Make. You plan to play RE1 Make and RE2 Make soon? Honestly, if it seems like a game that, if you seems like you would enjoy RE2 Make, I'd say get RE3 Make. And my honest opinion is the game is competent. It is okay, it's not bad, it plays well. The thing is, if you played the original Resident Evil 3, it will be missing some of the content from that game. And also, if you're comparing it to RE2 Make, it's a lot shorter than RE2 Make. I bought the game for $60 and it had issues, but the thing is, for $20, it's a very good game. It's $20, but that's the case there. And yeah, it won't be like the OG entirely, but neither was RE2 Make technically. Let's go. Alright, this is fun. That is true, Andres. I did listen to a lot more Marilyn Manson fucking 2.5 times. RE1 Mix also gonna be kind of weird to go through. If you play it, you're gonna notice it's very different than RE2 Make and RE3 Make. Understand that those games are gonna be very different from each other. A lot of people will just shit on RE3 Make without giving you any actual reason to, and I don't think that's quite fair to the game. Like, I'm not gonna defend the game as like a top tier 10 out of 10. It's okay. It's competent. It does... If you liked RE2 Make, it's really just more of that, but slightly less good. Enjoy 3 Make more than 2 Make? So, part of that, I think, also goes into what you get out of the games and what you enjoy out of it. RE2 Make is a little bit different because with RE2 Make, the longevity of the game was kind of based on doing the routes. So, in most cases, you'll probably end up doing 3 scenarios or even 4 scenarios in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Because, you know, every scenario has little differences. So you'll probably do Claire A, Leon B, Leon A, Claire B, and then you'll probably even try doing the routes that you missed. Because, you know, you might want to do that. You might want to try games on both ends, see how the story changes. It's a minor thing, but you'll probably end up enjoying it that way. RE3 Make doesn't have the beauty of that. So the problem with RE3 Make is all the replayability is kind of based on you doing Nightmare and Inferno. The game kind of wants you to go to the harder difficulties and try out all the content that way. They actually do end up changing some of the things to be more interesting. They change some of the map layouts. You get certain items earlier, which is kind of cool. But the thing about that is it doesn't quite work the same. Because, admittedly, you know, some people might not want to play on Nightmare or Inferno. And locking your content behind one playthrough of a game is not going to work for a lot of people. Never watching a guy learn to play this game. Hey, it's a spooky game. Nothing wrong with that Buddha statue. Nothing wrong with that. Let's get the police station. They didn't just equip it, they changed it. You go there with Carlos now. The main thing they skipped was the clock tower. That's really the big thing that was, like, arguably skipped. Everything else is in the game, just the clock tower is really the big thing that wasn't. And also the ending changes a bit. But the PlayStation's still in the game, it's just not with Jill. And the park? I could have sworn the park was in the game to some degree. Oh yeah, they don't have Mr. Graves, that's right. The worm. Hey, nothing wrong with that Buddha statue. But also, my favorite fact about RE3 Remake is a lot of people don't realize, but the original RE3 was very poorly received to mixed reviews. Some people liked it, a lot of people did not like it until later on in its lifespan. The reason why is because a lot of people felt like it was a ripoff of RE2, and it was just RE2 but shorter and worse. And then, when RE3 Make came out, they thought it was RE2 Make, but shorter and worse. Hey, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Wait, it doesn't? Doesn't? Wait a minute, I know. I heard it. I know this episode. I've seen this before. That's right. History repeats itself. That's what I'm saying. Give it like 10 years or something. People will probably warm up to RE3 remake. You didn't care for the clock tower portion? I like the clock tower portion, but, we're, you know, anyone in chat want to post their scissors? Maybe Dicey Hyper? Here you go. Here's the emote. You know, maybe I enjoy emotes, huh? Or maybe I enjoy clock tower. No, it's parking lot. So, I'm a little biased to clock towers, what could I say? But that's okay. Right, can't believe it. Me liking clock tower? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be old Dices. Yeah. Got it. There we go. Hey, it's a classic game. I learned about it in high school, and my buddy told me about a game that he knew about a teenage girl running around from a guy with a giant pair of scissors. I thought it was the funniest shit. I wanted to try it. And then I loved it. Yeah! Clock Tower SNES is hard to find because it's only Famicom. Or Super Famicom. You have no scissors? Well, maybe someday, King Only Half Dead. Maybe someday you can obtain the scissors once again. But, for now, you will be scissorless. Yeah, for Clock Tower Super Famicom, it's only on the, you know, Japanese Super Nintendo. There's no legal North American copies. As well, there is technically a PS1 port, but it's only on Japanese consoles, and there's a PC version, but I've never seen it. There's also a WonderSwan version. Till then? Well, I thought Till Then was the Leon. I feel like Leon. Leon's on a powerful emote for people. Exactly. I have no scissors and I must meme. Exactly, whalers on the moon. And they carry a harpoon. The WonderSwan version's fucking cursed. Fuck the WonderSwan. Good lord. WonderSwan, man. That's just how it goes. Anyway, what was I talking about before that? I don't even remember. I had a giant train of thought. Fuck, what was it? That was just a giant topic I was talking about. And I missed it. Wow. My brain is mush. Oh well. Anyway, chats. Games are fun. That's the moral of the story. No, it wasn't mitochondria. I know what it wasn't. I'll tell you that much. I know what it wasn't. So there is that. Oh yeah, it's talking about Resident Evil games, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Resident Evil games. But also, like, certain fan bases are definitely going to be alive and well. Like, Resident Evil is huge. There's a lot of RE fans. I'm not kidding when I say this. Resident Evil is quite literally the Mario of horror. Like, Resident Evil is practically Mario. Anyway, the follow. How's it going, F-Son? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. No, not mitochondria. That being said, I still like Resident Evil and I can stream it, but, like, Resident Evil is absolutely, like, this is popular. And a lot, especially in the world of speedrunning, a lot of it's very, very similar. Which is funny, because I do like the weird budget ones. Yo, I know who don't know games, no RE. Yep, I mean, it's popular for the comments. Very popular. Resident Evil is like the grand poobah of horror. Like, every now and again, you know, I like to talk about Resident Evil and, like, you know, have it be present. Like, it's definitely in the genre. But also, I definitely know what scales and what degree. That being said, I think Resident Evil's still good. They're competently made games. A lot of people ask, why is Resident Evil the one that stands the test of time? Resident Evil's competent. That's really it. They don't fuck up. Hope you're doing good, Zexons. Also, well, thank you for the follows. Survivor count as horror? Alright, if it has the name Resident Evil, use exclamation mark, is it horror? Trust me, I'll answer every single Resident Evil game on if it's horror or not. Right, they've had their blunders, but the thing is, for the most part, Resident Evil's pretty, like, they're consistent. They've never released anything on the scale of, like, Alone in the Dark 3. Fuck Alone in the Dark 3. Stardew Valley is not horror. How's it, Liz? RE6? Yes. RE6 is horror. Well, Downpour is weird. Homecoming is literally Silent Hill, the movie, the game. Like, I'm not a Coomer. Like, if it's trying to be horror, usually, it, you know, we can play it here. Like, I've done RE... Hell, I'm probably going to upload the RE6 video after I finish the stream. Or maybe the day after that. Either Saturday or either... I think maybe Sunday morning? Parasite Eve 2? I mean, it's a horror game. I don't plan on doing it again in a while. I can always make that a goal. My problem with Parasite Eve 2 is that it's not even the problem you think it is, funny enough. Like, the only reason I don't run Parasite Eve 2 is because the layout confuses me and the ammo management seems strict. And I worry about that. Exactly, Crafton. Like, that's kind of more the issue. Like, here's the funny part. I understand Deep Fear more than I understand Parasite Eve 2. Like, I can run Deep Fear before I can run Parasite Eve 2. Parasite Eve 2 has this really horrible endgame where it's super fucking confusing. And that game is also kind of unforgiving in its ammo management. Like, oh, you don't have enough ammo? Okay, there's no way you win now. That's Shattered Memories, Lost Pop-Tart. I'm doing good, yeah. Can't complain. And I'm not saying this to be mean to Parasite Eve 2 like I normally am. Like, I'm saying this as a very sincere, like, Parasite Eve 2 is a confusing game to run. The layout is... Oh, no, not... Cold Fear, sorry. Cold Fear. I wasn't shouting at. We'll be doing good. Like, I get really confused at the endgame of Parasite Eve 2. Like, if it was just the hotel, I'd get that. If it was just even the desert town, I'd understand that. But the lab is huge. A lot of it looks the same. It's really confusing. So it doesn't really work with me. Nightmare of Decay. I feel like Nightmare of Decay is going to be like Tormented Souls for me, where I'm not going to play it till like next year or some shit. And then maybe we'll take a look at it. Maybe. Maybe. No, it doesn't. Parasite Eve 1's fucking great. It suffers from being shit. That's what it suffers from. Kudelka's fine. I'm willing to possibly speedrun Kudelka one day. Now I'm going to be mean to Parasite Eve 2. That's where it suffers from. The damn thing stuck? Yes. Like, I play a lot of good and bad games, and I've straight up routed bad games. Which is hilarious to me, because I've done Galarians, and you know how many people bitch about Galarians over Parasite Eve 2? Liz, thank you for the tier 1 for 13 months. Enjoy the emotes and the scissors. Thank you very much. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day. And thank you. Parasite Eve 1, good. Parasite Eve 1, very good. Parasite Eve 2, less good. And then also, like, I really do enjoy Galarians. Like, I think Galarians is a very charming game. And I feel like while it can be tuned differently, I still feel like it's a very competent game. Third birthday, exclamation mark speedrun. I've done it. Technically, I might have you know what, I should just upload it to... I should just get my world record back and, like, do my YouTube on my Twitch VOD. I have a world record for the third birthday. Currently, I just haven't submitted it, but if I do, it'll be fun. But, that's an actual thing. I've done the third birthday. Hi, YouTube. I don't know if this is gonna go on YouTube. It hasn't, Brown Eyed Adam. I'm glad you're pumped for the run, though. You have more faith in this run than I do. So, like, that's kind of the other thing. Before I ran Parasite Eve 2, I ran the third birthday. Like, I really don't think Parasite Eve 2 is as good as people say it is. Like, I don't ever know why it gets so defended. Like, I definitely think there's neat runners with it, and it has some neat tech. I've seen it, and I have a much respect for people who do want to do it. It just, to me, that game's a lot harder to do. It's a lot more confusing, and, You were here. Hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It is. She has her sexy moan tech. And that's kind of the case, though. If Parasite Eve 2 had a guide like Silent Hill 1 or Parasite Eve 1, I would probably run it. But I think it's just the game's confusion to me. How's it going to share? Are you doing good? If the game was just less confusing, I would do it. That's it. I'm not even insulting the game. If the game was just less confusing. No, I just said, technically I have world record, I just keep forgetting to submit it to the leaderboard. And I didn't submit it for my YouTube VOD, because on YouTube, I kept getting DMCA, or, you know, copyright claimed. Because I showed off Aya Brea taking a sexy shower. I can submit it right now for my Twitch VOD, I don't really care about my Twitch VOD getting... I should just do it. But also, I'm planning on running the game again and trying to beat the record without watching Aya's shower. So that's why. Sure, you can look it up. I have the VOD on Twitch. It beats the current world record time. But telling world record's not held by me because I haven't submitted it yet. But I just need to, and then we'll be fine. It's not a bot. They're really protective of their sexy Aya Brea. So, that is the case. Sexy Aya Brea. Oh, you use something called the PSTV. No, they don't help the player. I fucked around during that run. Again, the third birthday run's not really good. It just, people don't run that game. It doesn't help. I did it for a meme, and I had a really good endgame. You lose to PSTV? I bought mine a while ago. I like the PSTV. It's cool. Doesn't the shower give players hints? No idea if it does. I mean, it gives players something, but I don't think it's a hint. I think it's a lot more of a physical action than a gameplay action. So. PSTV is a great grab if you like running a lot of older games. PS1 games, it's really good on, and for speedrunning, it's one of the best consoles you can own. Which, speedrunning is kind of weird. You have to own a lot of weird hardware. And there is definitely a bit of a hardware arms race, which could totally be... oh, shit. It's side down. Thank God, okay. I didn't remember that. Okay, we got it. So the thing is, for me, it's not... I think the only game I need a... I have 2 games I need PSTV for. I have 2. Twisted Metal 2 and Parasite Eve games. I have 4 total. Hey, very nice. It's a good show, Goth Hero. And Silent Hill 1's a great game. But with Silent Hill 1, the current world record is done on PS1. You don't need to be on a PS, you know, anything. You can be on anything you want for Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill 1 uses IGT. So it's not actually fast to be on PSTV. In fact, it's probably worse to be on PSTV. Just because certain things will load too quickly, which gives you less leeway. Passing a PC? Ah, the emulator runner. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Does the job. Exactly. Punchy wrote the book on door opening. I can't believe it. He's also questioning my Ash support picks. Can't believe he's done this. Alright, good RNG. Sweet. I was gonna say, Andrevi, hope you're doing good. It's fun, Cool Slayer. It's a classic game. It's pretty easy to get into if you do beginner. If you do hard mode, it's harder, but that's because it's hard mode. Beginner is super simple. I think quite literally anyone can get into beginner. It is very easy. Ash support's actually good. I have like a 60% win rate on it. I have proof it's good. And that's like with 30 games, too. It's not like it's like 5 games. It's like 30. Alright, Luck support's less good. Ash support's actually kind of based. The Luck support's not based. It's just someone who wants to play mid but couldn't get in mid. And next badge, removing all shields, healed, lifesteal. I like picking Luck, Ash support into Luck support because he's build Serpent's Fangs and Serpent's Fang and Laugh. After a lull in the years. Alright, so I've been joking that if I get Master in League, I will start streaming League on an alt channel. And then I'll see if I can get that alt channel partnered. That'd be fucking hilarious if I could, by the way. Like, imagine I get a 2 partner channels. And then someone's gonna ask, when do you sleep? That'd be the question, right? RA support? I actually fought an RA support and they got stomped because I played Swain. So, Swain, baby. And we'll see. So in the terminology or speedrunning, most of it's pretty simple, King only half dead. The main thing to know is live split helps a lot. Soraka will never be bad. I love Soraka mains because they think they can get away with picking Soraka. I just pick Blitzcrank and laugh at them. Anyway, ready, chat? You ready? It's 4 p.m., Eddie. Alright, if you have 4 p.m., post it. Although I think very few of you do. Because it's a pity emote. For those of you who do, you have the power. We're about to bust his balls.
What are you doing? What does it look like? He always busted my balls.
I will always... You know, I played that last time I was on the GU hotfix, by the way. I think I did Great Knife only. I played that cutscene out. It made me laugh. He always busted my balls. Oh god, I could have done that better. Okay, hold on. This time, let's not fuck this up. Well, GG, chat. This is weird. I don't know what the fuck happened, but you know what? It works. It worked. I'll take it. Why not? Bad fight. I fucked it up, but I'll take it. No, I'm not gonna do all the MOBA games. Just, you know, I'm not bad at League. I may as well make a League channel. One moment. I just need to find the right line, and then we can talk again. It is the lights, and then I go forward. There it is. There we go. Why is he punching? Sometimes it's a Chad move. You see, you can't pick Soraka because I'll just pick Blitzcrank. Someone actually picked Soraka in my game, and I immediately taught them a lesson. Hey, if you're a Soraka main, ban Blitzcrank. If you do not ban Blitzcrank, you'll get fucked hard. Like, holy shit. If you pick Soraka and you do not ban Blitz, you're a fool. Or you're cocky. Try healing this. Boop. Or even Nautilus will do it too. Soraka just stay back all lane and heal to carry. Soraka's won't stay back all lane. They won't. Soraka gets hard countered by Blitz. Like, it's a hard counter. It's not even soft. I pick Blitz because you're a support. And you're going to support bottom lane, you're fighting Soraka. You pick Blitz, that's it. Soraka is one of my favorite matchups because Soraka mains normally don't know how to play the game as well. What do? I either go Blitzcrank or go Maokai. If I go Maokai, I go Leandries and go Morellos, and oh wait, you can't heal now? Awesome. I've now Grievous all your shit. If they go, I don't go Maokai, I go Blitzcrank. Oh wait, what's that? Alright, you can't heal. Oh wait, you died. Yep, Soraka needs to land Qs, and if she goes for a Q, I just grab her. I win. Easy. It's one of my favorite matchups. You know what ELO I'm in? Diamond. I'm probably mid-diamond ELO right now. It is the freest matchup for Blitzcrank. If you're a Blitzcrank going into Soraka, like, the Soraka is going to get stomped, usually. They should. So, rules overall. Yeah, I am mid-diamond right now. I run this with controller, but right now I'm on keyboard for this one trick. What ELO are you in? I would like to hear that. And if you don't believe me, by the way, my OPGG is just Igdices. You can look me up. You have some Earth later. Wait, is Earth in action right now? I thought Earth... Wait, is Earth actually there? Are they bringing it back? Maybe. I don't know when, but maybe. I want to play... I usually play the Raws. That could be fun. How's it going, Eva? Ah, yes, on wood. Wood ELO. But yeah, most of the game's on controller, though, and the main reason is just the angles you can get. James, you don't have... Oh, it's cool. It's Earth is back. Sweet. Baiting Blitzhook, landing ease, Soraka is your favorite thing. You can definitely bait it, but the problem is, like, a good Blitzcrank should beat a good Soraka. Like, if it's an even matchup. Like, Blitz should win every time. The main reason why is because, one, Blitzcrank just kills Soraka. If you're doing it right, Blitzcrank should win that every time. If Blitzcrank doesn't kill Soraka in lane, Soraka can't heal someone getting picked. She's good for team fights. Blitzcrank doesn't want a team fight. Soraka won't win game either because Blitzcrank's game is a different game. Soraka wants a team fight, Blitz doesn't want a team fight. If she uses her ult on one person, that's bad. Soraka be up enough to be hooked? The problem is, though, Soraka has to be up to land her Q. Also, if her person... Oh my god, how did I whip that twice? If her person does get grabbed, she can't really go in as well. She can't really save. Yeah. When you remove one of Soraka's, you know, requirements to win, the game gets a lot easier for you. Soraka's good against other all-ins like Alistar, but she's not good against Blitz. Let's see. Yep, Blitz wants to pick. He does not want a team fight. Absolutely hates team fights. That wasn't bad. How many times I played this game? Well, I have probably, I don't know, a lot. Oh, according to Twitch, though, this is my most hours streamed. I would say somewhere between 100 to 200 hours of gameplay. Somewhere in that range, Bob. I don't know how long, but I can confidently say somewhere in the range of 100 to 200 hours. Nice. I think that's a very fair time range. I say this because Yuumi top win. Fuck Yuumi. I ban Yuumi every game. That's a champion that's busted. Like, Yuumi's actually busted, dude. I ban Yuumi 100% of the games I play if I'm support. If I'm not support and I see a Yuumi on my team, I will let them play Yuumi. As I'm not above taking free LP. Like, that is an actual busted champion. Also, I play exclusively characters that want to fight. And I believe a support's worth 300 gold. I don't want to have to kill someone for 600 gold. I want to beat down the weak member for 300 each time. That's kind of my whole strategy. I gotta kill one of them, and I don't want to kill both of them. I only need one. Parking lot. Shit. She's made her grand return. Yeah, no worries. I've probably been playing this for, like... I think hour-wise works a lot better. I think that's a good one. What does Yuumi do? Shield, speed, heal, and general, like, stat buffs. She'll keep whoever she's on alive. It's hard to kill someone with the Yuumi on them. Exactly. Dude, Yuumi you can literally play while eating chips. Also, Yuumi has surprisingly high damage. Like, her auto attacks are some of the strongest in the fucking game. She's a goddamn cat with a book. How is she strong? And the problem with Yuumi is she'll attach to her champion, so you can't actually deal with the Yuumi. You have to deal with both of them. I mean, if you kill the champion, Yuumi dies. That's kind of the good part about Yuumi. So Yuumi's free. If you find her, she's money. You just kill her. I ever try to beat up a cat? I mean, an actual fight against Yuumi, the Levtacular, is free. Well, right, but the thing is, though, Coggin, is you're not going to kill Yuumi. So it's not the fact that she's only sitting AFK, you're never going to pick her off. You should never be able to pick off a good Yuumi. The only way to get to Yuumi is to kill who she's on. That's the general idea. And even then, you might not even get that. If it's a team fight, dude, she's just gonna hop away. I mean, if she's alone, she'll die. But yeah, keep on. Wait, if they pick Yuumi early and you play a hooker, she just loses? Oh, not quite. I've tried that. My favorite part of picking a hooker is, You hook them, and then, oh, hey, you brought a 2v1 into your face. You now have to deal with both Yumi and the other one. Pulling Yumi is bad. Really bad, in fact. I hate it. Hey, we got it immediately. That's fast. Cool. Also, as we love Tackler, we're doing good. So that's the case. Alright, this isn't bad. Oh, that's fast, okay. Lurking? Oh, hey, I hope it's been a good lurk. Alright, chat, showtime. It is now showtime. Let's go. It's your boomer for which part, Gallerus? Oh, Hooker is, so it used to only be Blitzcrank, but the thing is, they added more champions that do hooks. So you have Pike, you have, Thresh, you have Nautilus. So the thing is, they just called it, yeah, it's first the grabs, but, you know, Blitzcrank has his hooks, so they called them hookers. Also, if you pay Blitzcrank enough money, he might provide some special services for you.
Mary?
Maybe.
Want,
I was gonna make a flag guy, we're doing good.
I
brought you some flowers.
Flowers?
You don't
Want any
damn flowers. Just go home. I use controller and keyboard.
What are you saying?
Right now I'm on keyboard. However,
Disgusting.
early games all controller.
Flowers.
It just, this part's easier to do on keyboard for me. As I don't actually know if there is a strafing button on controller. If it's tank control, keyboard. If it's not tank control, controller. That's really the main idea. And then out of bounds, I use keyboard because I'm used to it. Although you should use controller if you really want it. Exactly, Wondrous. Exactly. Alright, showtime, baby. Less is bad. Ready? Swing! Wait, get the double! Boom! Go for the triple! Oh, I dropped it. Xbox or PlayStation? PlayStation. I love PlayStation stuff. Oh my god, wait! He's correct! Alright, that one was a whiff, and that's my bad. Hold on. Get a counter. I know I get a counter from that. Oh shit, that's bad. Don't die. I'm gonna get greedy. Yes! There it is! Wait a minute! Fucking finally! Holy shit, I told you! I fucking told you, chat, look at that gold! I knew we were getting it tonight. Wow, you didn't expect to get it in 3 hours, though. Sub 45. You know how long I fucking worked towards this? You know how fucking long I've been working to sub 45? Kind of long. Alright, that was actually good. Wait a minute, what? 44.52. Alright, looks like I can still... Oh, God, though, I golded. There's still so much time saved to be had. Alright, hold on. How low can I get this, though? Good shit. I didn't think I'd get it. Hold on. I gotta see before I post this on Twitter. 2 seconds off second play. I gotta go for top 2. You know I gotta go for top 2.